In this video, we are discussing about the goals of five-year planning. So first of all, we have to understand the term planning and what is meant by economic planning. So first, we have to understand the plan. Plan is a document showing details, scheme, program, and strategy worked out in advance for the fulfilling an objective. Next is the reasons for making the plan. Planning is done to achieve some predetermined goals within a specified period of time. And what is meant by economic planning? Actually, we adopted the economic system. So the government just try to first motive of the government, independent Indian government was to revive the poor, backward and stagnant economy inherited from the British rule. For the development of economy, it was necessary for government to plan for a way economic. That is known as economic planning. Economic planning can be defined as making major economic decisions from what, how, and for whom to produce. By the conclusion and decision of the determinate authority on the basis of a comprehensive survey of the economy as a whole. So the industrial policy, many policies have introduced by the government at that time. The industrial policy also there, and government make a planning commission in 1950, and the prime minister was the chairperson of that commission. Its main motive is to assess the human and physical resources of that are existing in the country and use them in the effective manner. So what the planning commission had done, they fix a period of time, and that period of time they fixed for the 5 years, because in the Indian constitution, according to the Indian constitution, our government, central government, was run for the 5 years. So what they have done, which they began in the era of 5 year planning. So first of all, we will discuss about the goal of 5 years planning. What is the goal of 5 year planning here? The goal of 5 year planning is have been concerned to you can say removal of economic backwardness from the country and make the Indian development, because why they have taken 5 year plan, one more motive is also there. Actually, when an economic things starting to do, it takes time. For example, if you started a business, if you are going to start a business, what you have to do? First of all, you have to plan. Then you see the place from where you have to start the business. For example, you want to open a shop for ice for ice cream. So you have to see the area at which the gentry will come to eat the ice cream. Most probably, the children are there. It is nearby the road also. It is in the good place, so people will stand there and they will eat the ice cream there only. So what you have to, or all you think you have to do this thing when you start the business, then you have to arrange the money for that. When you arrange the capital for that to start the business, then you have to think about which type of decoration interior we have to do. All these things are coming in the planning. So government has decided 5 year plan, because, and then what happened, the whole year you are selling the ice cream. In the 1 or 2 year, what happened, whatever the capital you invest there, it will come out from that. So after then, a pure profit you will get. So then you will know whether your business is good or not, it will be run properly or not. So for that, it is think that, so the government is doing the same thing. What they have done, they have just to take a 5 years for the planning. The 5 year plan have to also take care of the, ensure that the weaker section of the population benefit from the economic progress of the country or not. So it will be come out from there, because these type of decisions are taking the time. Investigations are also this type of taking a time. In the first aspect, in the first prime of phase, it is not coming out. So that is the thing. So first 5 year plan was launched for the period of starting from 1st April 1951 and ended on the 31st March 1956. Each 5 year plan listed by basic goals. Every time government has just decided what goal for the next five means 5 year plans. When they come in the power, when they started the 5 year plans, they have make a goal for that. Means every time it is a different. But the basic thing of the 5 year plans is the growth, modernization, self-reliance, and equity. We will discuss these 4 points in very detail. So, first of all, we will discuss about the growth. Growth. Growth means growth in GDP in the countries. The stagnation during the British rule forced the planners to make the economic growth as the first and the foremost object of the Indian plans. So, growth refers to increase in the country capacity to produce the output of the goods and services within the country. Growth implies either a large stock of productive capital or a large size of supporting service like transport, banking, these type of services, or an increasing in the efficiency of the productive capital and services. A good indicator of economic growth is a language of economics is a steady increasing in the GDP. GDP refers to a market value of all the final goods. Final goods, we can not reuse them. They are only direct for the selling or purchasing. And services produced in the country during a period of 1 year. 1 year, our financial year started from the 1st April and it will end it on the 31st March. Some in some countries it will start it from the 1st of January and it will end it on the 31st of December also. So increase in GDP or availability of the goods and services enables people to enjoy a more rich and varied life. The GDP of a country is derived from the different sectors: agriculture sectors, industrial sectors, service sectors of the economy. In some countries, growth of agriculture contributes more to the GDP growth, while in some countries, growth of service sector contributes more in GDP. And in some countries, you can say industrial sector gives the more GDP. The contribution of each sector make up a structural composition of an economy. So it is very important for increasing the GDP of any country. All the sectors will be developed properly. Now we are talking about the second points of our 5 year plans, that is modernization. Indian planners have always recognized the need for modernization of society to raise the standard of living of people. Modernization including adoption of new technology or changes in the social outlook. Um, in India, there are in we can say uh, the social outlook is very important thing because it changed the mind of the people and it changed the theory of the things that they are thinking about for a particular point. Modernization aim is to increase the production of a good. First of all, we will talk about the adoption of the new technology. So the adoption modernization aims to increase the production of a goods and services through use of a new technology. For example, a farmer can increase the output on the farm by using new seeds variety instead of using the old one. And similarly, a factory can increasing output by using new type of machines. Change in the social outlook. Modernization also requires change in the social outlook, such as gender empowerment or providing equal rights to women. And a society will be more civilized and prosperous if it makes use of talent of woman in the workplace, because they have a understanding. That is why, not because they want to give the preference to them, but because of their quality they want to give the preference to them. Now in the next video we will talk about another two topics of the main goal of the 5-year plan, that is self reliance and equity.